Howdy everybody, ScottFreeforall here. How's everybody today? It's Friday and we're going to be on the Upper Mississippi River Valley map, and we are going to jump into a different farm. We're going to go to Buffalo Hill Ranch. We've been there, I think, at the very beginning of this series. We're going to go back and we're going to fix some things on the farm. So maybe you can help me out. We have Waylon in the house, and there's Cranky. Howdy, Cranky. And we got more people joining. Yeah, it's going to be good. How's everybody doing today? Get some Dr. Pepper. Very good. I'm just looking at my different maps. Let me show you what I'm looking at. I'm looking at all the different maps and what I have going on. So where we're going to be today, we're going to be on the Wisconsin side of the map over here, Buffalo Hill Ranch. Last time we were on this map, you guys were helping me with the Stanley Dairy Farm. We were setting that up, and then we did some work. No, I apologize. That's not where we were last. We were on Dry Creek Ranch, weren't we? That's where we were. And we've been on Valley Bluff Farm before. We've been on Circle Farms. We've been on Black Acres, I believe. Maybe really early on. And Century Farm. So we've been on all the farms. I think after we work this farm today, I may look and see if I'm ready to advance to the next day or the next month in the game. Just to remind you guys, I'm like waiting to do that before we until we get everything done on all the different farms. So anyway, that is what's going on. Let's get into it. All right. So I mentioned that we have a problem. If you were with me on the live stream where we were cutting this corn, whole crop, and cutting it up for chaff. I can't remember if this problem manifested itself on the live stream or not. Well, one problem was coarse plague just can't keep up. You just can't handle all this. So what I did was I attached this trailer directly to this chopper, and that works great until it gets to a certain level, and then it stops. I mean, it's still like making the animation of putting the chaff into the trailer, but the trailer's not growing in volume, so I'm losing crop. So that's the problem. And I'd say the other there's two other problems. One is it's really hard to control this little bitty 2-row cutter or harvester, and so you can see I've got a lot of missed crop. The final problem is this thing is so dadgum slow because we're doing 2 rows at a time. We just need a better solution. So we're going to reach out to one of the other farms here on the map and see if they can help us out. And there's Farmer Ed. Yo, and howdy. How are you doing, Ed? Good to see you. How are you today? So, I mean, I could demonstrate the problem, but I think I've described it enough that I'm not really going to. Now, the owner of this farm is a widow. I think I named her Samantha. And anyway, her husband died a few years ago. She's been struggling to keep this dairy farm going. She's just got a few cattle left. She had to sell a bunch of them off. And so she doesn't have a lot to work with. She's heavily in debt. So really, she's just going to have to reach out to see if there's some other farmers. And Ed, you're all good. Okay, you're just editing tomorrow's Riverside video. Awesome. Well, great. I'm looking forward to that. where we're going to go for help is over to our friends at Stanley Farm, because they have something that will help us. They have this. That will help us quite a bit. So we're going to see if we can lease, borrow, whatever, this equipment. We'll need that. We'll probably also need a good size trailer. Is there one over here? I think there might be. I think there's one. I've got one in here somewhere. It's not over there. There it is. So we can also borrow this big trailer here. It's got a pretty big capacity. And we'll also need to borrow a big tractor to pull it. Now, Stanley, Mr. Stanley, is happy to let Samantha borrow it. But as for payment, he wants approximately half of the chaff crop. So pretty hefty price, but Samantha's going to have a lot of extra. So I think that's going to be something that's I think it's going to be a win-win, even though it is a bit of a expensive cost. So why don't we get all this equipment together? And I think I can drive through here. Doors are open. They are not. Oh, I can't drive through there. Never mind. All right, well, we'll just go around. This will harvest our crop pretty quickly. Look out, cows. I have something in this trailer. That is not something that I... Oh, you know what? That is something I was just testing out. So I'm just going to get rid of that. Going to empty it. Not a problem. Okay. We do have auto drive, so I am going to see if I can just set this on a course to go over to... Well, I'm not very familiar with these farms yet, and so I'm getting stuck. I don't know if I'm going to make that corner or not. Almost there. Whoa. All right, I think we got it. How do I get out of here? I know. Right here. I have this equipment all over the place, as you would expect from me. All right, let's set a course for Buffalo Hill Ranch. Buffalo Hill Ranch. I guess we'll get, I think fuel point's probably going to be the closest to where we want him to go. There he goes. And now let's go get into the forage harvester. Can I guess I can get out over here. I don't see a big ravine or anything. So I'm just going to slide through here. All right, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to set this for fuel point. There we go. All right. And we can just hang out in here. All right. So while we're making the drive over, and it's probably take 5 minutes or so to get over there, because we're way up here and we need to get all the way over here. So that means we're going to go down here. We're going to go over the bridge. It's probably going to try to take us up this little windy path. We'll see how that goes. That could be interesting. That is the closest way. All right. So I have some sad news. I have been expecting to go to FarmCon this year in July. I just needed to get time off approved for my work. I was not approved. My time was rejected. So I am going to ask for a little more detail on it, but anyway, it looks like I'm not going to be able to go this year. I'm very upset about it. I found out yesterday, so I've had some time to kind of, grieve over it. So I'm not going to let it get to me. I'll plan to go next year. Cross fingers. It may be in somewhere in North America next year. Let's hope so, anyway. Maybe it'll be in Dallas. Maybe they'll do it over at Kubota, which is like literally half an hour from here. I would love that. And I'm going to just focus on the next trip on my docket, which is to go to Drum Corps International World Championships in Indianapolis with my brother. So I'm going to focus on that, and I'm not going to let it get me down. Ed is asking, whose auto drive course am I using? Where can you get it? Is this yours? I can't remember if you made this or not. If you're being silly and it's yours, remind me. I can't remember if it is or not. As you know, Ed, if you or Yan makes a course, I'm going to be using it. Ah, it is yours. Okay. Bring up the AD HUD again. Okay. There's the AD HUD. But if you made one, Ed, then I'm using yours. Unless you just recently made one. Yeah, it is yours. Okay. Thought so. And Cranky typed in exclamation auto drive. So Nightbot gave everybody a link there where if you want to download this or any of the other many auto drive courses created by Farmer Ed and Yan, you can go to the auto drive creators. They do very, very fine work. All right. Let's look around a little bit. Oh, this is cool. Going through town. Iowa State Cyclones. But anyway, it's a bummer that I can't go to... Ooh, that's loud. It's a bummer that I can't go to FarmCon this year. I've already told FSG, and wow, the environment sounds are extremely loud. Really loud. Was there an update to this map? There was an update to one of my maps that came out recently. I can't remember if it was this one, or Middleburg, or Edgewater, Sask. Anyway, it was one of them. What does that say? It says Wisconsin. Part of it was the noise. I thought so. I thought so, Ed. Yeah, I need to install that. And I read that you can do it without a new game save. So that's good. All right, here we go. We're going up, 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 up. Let's check on our other tractor. Oh, here we are. Look. We are... Oh, here we are. I checked just in time. Now, the problem we're going to have next is that we're going to have to use courseplay to finish this. One thing I'm going to do to help out the situation is I'm going to, let me show you this way. This field right here is terraced. And part of the reason that courseplay didn't like it is all these really tight turns. So I'm going to make this into 2 fields. I'm going to cut it right here. I think that's going to make courseplay happy. And also the fact that it doesn't have to do a bazillion rows with just, you know, since it's only a 2-row header earlier. This other one's a lot bigger. Anyway, let's go back to here. There he is. All right. That wasn't too bad. Now, I have already, and I wouldn't have been able to do what I just did, I think, without first doing this, but I'm going to show you. I have this set up as a multiplayer game. I have each of the farms set up, you know, with their own farm. And they have their own monies and so on. In order to borrow the equipment, I had to make myself, let's see, how do I do it? Yeah, so you can see that it says remove contractor access. So I gave myself contractor access as Buffalo Hill Ranch, and also I did vice versa. So when I was on Stanley Farm, I did contractor's status access to Buffalo Hill. Anyway, that's what allows me to use the equipment. All right, it's going to take me a little while to set this up. I want to let's get this little little old equipment out of here. Just gonna put it over by the farmyard, just so it's out of the way. And I guess I'll just park it here under the shed. Go. I'm going to unfold that back up. And let's see, what else do we need to do? Do I need to lower the head or a lower pipe in? Nope, that's all. I do like this old case tractor. Got a lot of power. Sounds really good. It's a great choice when you are using classic equipment or you just don't have a lot of money. This case tractor comes in really handy. All right. Oh, next, let's separate these into two fields so we can make courseplay a little happier. I'm going to go ahead and save the game first. All right. All right, so where I want to cut is right here. And let's see. I don't want there to be too... I mean, this is pretty narrow right there. I wonder... Don't want that to get too narrow either. This is already pretty narrow, so I think I'm just going to cut it right there. We'll go to landscaping. We'll go to sculpting. No, we'll go to painting. And we're just going to paint. Where's grass? Grass. There's more grass. That looks like the grass I want to do. Okay. So we're going to... Look very grassy. No, I think that's what's under there already. I think that's what's under there already. Okay, and then let's do... that. And then I'm going to make this bigger, and we're going to just get rid of all this. Now, if you remember when you're with me... on Dry Creek Ranch live stream, we did some sculpting on another field that was terraced. We basically did the same thing. We split it into two different fields. Now we did that so we could just have two different crop types. Here we're just trying to appease courseplay. I think that's going to be a little more amenable here. So this is going to be pretty small. I may end up doing that with the little 2-row crop guy. But this much bigger area, we're going to use We're going to use coarse play. I have harvested some of this area already, so there's going to be some areas where we're just going to be harvesting, you know, ground that's already been harvested. That's all right. All right. Let's get out of here. Let's get this out of the field. All right, let's unfold. You know, I do have a hinge on the back. I wonder, can we connect this to the back of it? I'm gonna try. I'm not positive, but we'll see. Hey, it's Mark Taylor. Hey, don't apologize for being late. Just glad you're here. All right. Let's see if we can connect to this trailer. I don't know if we can because I don't think we have I don't think the PTO is going to work. Well, it will. Okay. Let's see. Even though we don't have a PTO connection, sometimes it'll still let us run it. Well, you know, maybe that's only when you're unloading, which we're not going to be doing. Let's see if this works. It has to be a pin hitch. Well, it is a pin hitch. So maybe that's why it worked. Let's see if we can make it, let's see if we can turn this on. Oh, I gotta pull the pipe first. Oop. Oh, pipe out. There we go. Okay. And then if I turn it on, okay, it works. You know what? So we didn't really have to use coarse play. I'm kind of glad we segmented this field anyway, though, because it was really tough navigating those tight turns. So I'm going to do a combination of harvest this crop and clean up around the area that I already harvested. This is much, much faster. Yep. I'm going to say I've probably spent an hour, close to an hour, harvesting what I've already harvested. We're taking it in one pass, which is great. But, you know, also we're working with, I don't know, almost $1 million worth of equipment here. Certainly money that Samantha does not have. But she can share half of her crop. How am I, Mark? I'm doing great. I feel good today. I'm a little disappointed that my vacation request was rejected. It was denied. So I'm not going to be able to go to FarmCon this year. Still trying to get over that, but I'll be all right. Gonna have a conversation with my employer. Just say, is there any scenario where things could change? Just so that I know. And pretty sure they're gonna say there's no scenario that's gonna change it. Mark, a UK and or New Zealand trip is on my list, and it has been bumped up much higher. I am going to go to Indianapolis in August, with my brother. But after that, I will be looking at other choices. Yeah, I would love to come to the UK. Been many times. I've been to Scotland, been to England, haven't been to Wales or Northern Ireland, been to Ireland. So been to that area quite a bit, but most of it's been on business. So haven't really had an opportunity to, you know, enjoy a lot of things and just relax. Frankie says, line up another job to start when I come back from FarmCon and quit. You know, I thought about it, but I thought about it for about 30 seconds because truthfully, my employer has the best health benefits of any company here in the United States. And being at my age and my condition, I really, really need that. I also just really love my job. So I don't think FarmCon is that high a priority for me. I have known people to do, I do know people that have done essentially that though. Just about made it all the way around so that all these stray corn stalks are going to be cleaned up. Hey, good old boys. Howdy. Howdy back to you. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Hope you're doing all right. Let's see. You've been working. Well, all right. Good thing to be doing. I've been doing a lot of that myself. I don't have any idea how much we're going to yield. Once we've built up a trailer or two, I think we will be able to assess just how much we're going to get, and then how much Stanley Farms is going to get to take home and how much we're going to keep. I'm gonna go the full 2 hours today is on my live stream. I don't know how much beyond that I'm gonna go. It is Good Friday here in the United States, and I want to catch a church service if I can. And there's one that starts at 7 p.m. and I just missed that little patch. I may not worry about that. However, I think we're going to be able to get this done and probably some other stuff. We will see if there's maybe a different farm we want to jump on, or we can do some things with the cows here. Mark, you asked, don't I get free medical care? No. It does not work that way in the United States. Notoriously, the United States does not have a free healthcare system for everyone. If you are below a certain poverty level economically, you can get what's called Medicaid. You can qualify for that, and you will get, for the most part, free care. Or if you are age 65 or older, you can qualify for what's called Medicare. Those are free programs. They don't include all care. They include most things, though. That's how it is here. Healthcare is extremely expensive in the United States. I think it's the most expensive anywhere in the world. So you hopefully have an employer that has signed up for a good healthcare package, or you can purchase your own insurance, which is very expensive. And the older you get, the more expensive it is, obviously. All right, we're almost full. In fact, we're so full, we're going to call that done. Let's turn him off. Let's disconnect the trailer. Whoops, I did the wrong thing. Let's disconnect the trailer. There we go. We're going to leave him over here. Let's go get our big Kloss tractor that we borrowed. All right. I do like this trailer. It's not the like prettiest tractor or trailer, but it performs well, holds a lot. All right. Hang on, I'm going to go down here. Harbly 32. Howdy. Welcome in. Glad to have you with us. All right, here is our bunker silo. And we have, how much do we have in here right now? We have 98,000 liters in there right now. And we're going to add another 54. All right. How am I on this lovely day? I am doing great, Harley. How are you? It is a lovely day here where I live. It's been pretty mild, like in the 50s and 60s. You're great. Awesome. Glad to hear that. So yeah, it's been pretty nice weather, which is nice. It got up to 92 degrees a few days ago, and then we had a big thunderstorm come through, and it's cooled everything off. All right, we're going to disconnect that right there. All right, let's get going. I kind of divided this field in half already, so I think what I will do is I'm going to clean up all these little strays, and then I'm just going to knock these out individually. Frankie says you've had some good weather today. It's 58 Fahrenheit. Nice. Forecast same for next 3 days. It's very similar to what we've had here, Cranky. Well, good for you. Hopefully you can get out and enjoy it this weekend. I'm gonna go get this over here. It's just kind of bothering me. All right. That's all done. It's been a lovely day today, says Mark Taylor. You enjoyed walking today. That's nice. I haven't gotten out and walked today, but I did go to my daughter's house. We had lunch together. It was very pleasant. And so also got to see her dog, Pete. Love Pete. Love Petey boy. He's a good dog. He's a good boy. All right. Is that the dog that I've babysat for? It is Cranky, yes. Well, I've also babysat for my sister's dog, and you've seen him. That's Murphy, but he, I don't know if I got him on camera or not, but he's a giant Airedale is his breed. Can't remember if I got him on camera. I don't know if I did. You remember Murphy? Yeah. He's a good boy. He's getting old. But every time I go see him, he always gives me lots of kisses. All right, we're 72%, 75. We'll definitely get 2 trailers out of this. 2 trailer loads. If I go do that bottom section, we might get 3. Probably be more like 2.5. Well, it won't even be half a trailer. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 and just a little bit. So we're 82%, and this upper section we've just about finished. I see a few little stray stalks here I'm gonna get. Just because I'm that way. And then there may be a few others here. There is. We're gonna get every last drop of this. All right. So that's 89%. Wow, we may get right at 2 trailer loads then, because there's not a lot down here. Let's see what we get. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to make that sharp of a turn. Let's see. I'm going to... Wow, that's quite a hill. You can see why this is terraced. Why this field is terraced. That's not ideal. And... Sorry. All right, let's get to work. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cranky. Just cruising right along, just destroying all the crop. All right, let's go empty it. Okay. And getting our tractor. I forget that with the forage harvester, it doesn't stop when it's full. It just keeps on going. The traditional harvesters, they will stop when they get full. So what we're doing right now, I was actually going to record as a video, and after doing it twice, I still wasn't happy with the results. And what I concluded is that for upper Mississippi River Valley, I'm gonna make it a live stream only map. So for our 7-farm roulette, we're just going to make them live episodes. I think it's going to work better that way, truthfully. Now, while we have this big Claas tractor, we'll probably use it to squash down all this chaff, get it all compacted down. How much do we have left? I have a feeling it's a very small amount. Well, it's not very small, but it's pretty small. You know, what I probably should have done for that trailer of chaff I just emptied is I should have carried that back to the Stanley farm, because I could have just delivered it as chaff. What I'm probably going to do now is wait until it's silage, and I'll just deliver it as silage. That's a better deal anyway, right? That way Stanley doesn't have to ferment it. I mean, you can't really get it out of the bunker silo once you put it in there anyway. We'll get a respectable amount in here. I mean, it's already 15. So what are we going to get, like 25, 30%? It's pretty good. All right. if I remember correctly, according to Precision Farming, this Wisconsin field, the fields on the Wisconsin side have a much better quality of soil, and so they tend to yield better than the ones on the Iowa side. Frankie says, Stanley Farm should only get 50% of what I've harvested. Oh, definitely, Frankie. We're not going to give half of the entire bunker. So what we harvested was, we'll call it 2.5 trailers full. And a trailer was like almost 54, was it 54,000? So, math, we'll figure it out. Hello, Grant. How are you, buddy? Howdy back to you. How are you? I'm doing well. So I don't know if you realize this, but the term howdy is a contraction of how do you do. So when you say howdy, you're actually asking someone how they're doing. Although we don't use it that way anymore. It just means, hey, yo, sup. Uh-oh. Oh, well, I guess I'm going to empty it. Oh, I don't know if I can. You know what? This will be an interesting test. Let's see if I can run the PTO, even though there's not one. No problem at all. Interesting. Okay. So, I guess technically I didn't have to switch out for the tractor, but you know, to make it like realistic, that's what we really need to do. Okay, let's put the pipe back in. And we're gonna take all this equipment back. You just woke up and fell out of bed, Grant. Wow. Literally fell out of bed? Or if so, ouch. Uh-oh. Forgot this thing swings its end around. There we go. All right, now I'm not gonna drive this trailer all the way back on the back of this. That would not go well from an auto drive standpoint. So I'm gonna tell him to go back to Stanley Farm with Farmer Ed's auto drive. We're gonna go to Stanley Dairy Farm. I'll just say Fuel Point. Away he goes. And let's go get in the cloths. I don't think I'm gonna plant corn in here again. I really don't know what I'm going to plant. I may just plant grass, although we already have a whole grass field on the other side of this farm. It's even bigger. I think it's even bigger than this field. All right. Let's send him home too. Stanley Dairy Farm, Fuel Point. Yo. Now he goes faster than the harvester, so it'll be interesting to see if he overtakes him. Let's get back over to him. One thing that can help, I'm gonna bump up our corner speed. That's better. Whoa. You haven't fallen out for about 50 years. Okay. There is a Lay's potato chip factory here. Might be fun to do some potatoes at some point. I don't know which farm would be set up to do that. Maybe one of the smaller farms? Sorry, that's pretty loud. Hello, Bruce Salter. Howdy. Welcome in. Small field I just made could be potatoes. Could be. We definitely have to lease the equipment. But yeah, we could. And the factory is on the Wisconsin side, so that could work. Man, that's loud. Next time we live stream, before we live stream on here next, I will update the map to the latest rev. Oh man, I saw that about to happen. All right. And I think we will just follow him just to make sure he doesn't do stuff like that again. This is Iowa University Hawkeyes. It's Timmy's. It says, careful of the update. It may change my field planting states. Oh, it did on yours. Okay. Well, good to know, Ed. I'll have to think through that. Now, I guess technically I could change the field state just using easy dev tools. So if I'm going to update, I need to make note of all of my field states in case I need to manually update them. Let's see where our tractor is. Is he behind us? Not yet. Go check on him. Make sure he's... There he is. He's doing all right. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this. I bought my MacBook laptop, and I buy it bare bones. It only has 250 gig of storage, solid state storage. So I bought this Samsung SSD external drive, 2 terabytes, and I paid less than $200 for it. So that's pretty good. And I think it also has like a fingerprint security on it. I don't know, pretty cool. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm excited to use that. I could put several videos on that and then transfer it over to my laptop to edit. Kind of my plan anyway. All right. Still no tractor. He's still doing okay. He's just back a ways, I guess. Yes, just remembering what they were. Okay. Oh, you had straw. Yep. Yep. That would be a problem. You're going to lose that, I guess. Right? All right, now we're on the Iowa side, which is a little flatter than the Wisconsin side. Still rolling hills, which is good. It doesn't get boring that way. Let's see. We're getting close to our farm. Are we over here? Yeah, here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and take over. Commandeer this. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? That was really silly. I meant to compact that chaff with the Kloss tractor. I have an idea. I'm gonna go ahead and put this trailer away. I'm gonna send that tractor back over, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna teleport it so we don't have to drive that whole distance across the state line again. All right. So, with the magic of Easy Dev Tools, we are going to teleport over here. Just like that. All right. Shh, don't tell anybody. All those super realistic players, don't tell them. I need to fill that in with some grass, don't I? All right, here we go. This shouldn't take too long. Right? Yeah, it'll take a little while. But it would take a whole lot longer with those little bitty tractors we had. Kind of got stuck in that hole. Don't really want to do that again. And do I have a leveler? I can't remember. Let's see. It'd be nice to have. I'm trying to decide if is this a leveler? Oh, that's just a bucket. I don't know if that would smooth it out or not. We could. I don't even know if there's an attachment. Nope. There is a 3-point on the back. This tractor is almost too big for compacting this little bit of chaff, but it'll work. By compacting over it, we'll smooth it out a little bit, just naturally. See, like that, it kind of smoothed that out just then. All right, we're at 12%. Yeah, this is going to take a little while. Now, if I had spread it out more, not piled it so high, I have a feeling that it would compact a little faster, but I could be completely wrong. It may not matter at all. Oh boy. Almost got stuck in that wall. Oh, I guess we need our menu up so we can see our compacting level. I haven't used a bunker silo in quite some time. I guess the last time I did was on ARGZ and FSG's No Man's Land game save. I believe we did. In fact, I think we were just taking it out of the bunker silo. I don't know if we actually cut grass or corn and put it into the bunker silo. But I think that was the last time. Getting things a little bit more smoothed out as I go off and on. There's that one little spike right there. I have a feeling that that may have glitched, meaning that I won't be able to get it out later. But we'll find out because it's not smoothing down. So final chaff level is 226,000 liters. That's not bad. You know, frankly, I think we'll be able to get that much out of our grass mowing. See that big grass field right in front of us? That's where we'll get our hay and silage going forward. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one little pixel right there is glitched. So we're probably not going to be able to get that out as silage. Frankie says that you normally use the Alaris Stego. Does seem to help spreading and compacting. Oh, okay. And Mark is asking, is that a map update, Scott? This is not the updated map, Mark, if you're asking. This is the original 1.0 release. We were just talking about the update, and I will update it before our next live stream. And Farmer Ed recommended that I make note of all my field states because they may get reset. Well, they did for him anyway, in multiplayer mode. Ed, it didn't erase all of your different farms in multiplayer, did it? I would think that was that it kept all that. No, just the field states. All right. That's good. And we're stuck on the glitch. So even though we have to give up, what, 100? 54 times 2 is 108 plus another 30%. So we'll have about 100,000 liters left for us. No, we'll have more than that. Yeah, we're only going to have to give away one trailer full plus a little bit, so only about 60,000 we're going to have to give away. We'll have about 150 of our to ourselves. That's good. We may lose a good deal of silage to that glitch right there. If we do, like, whatever silage we can't remove, I will replace in Easy Dev Tools. Farmer Ed, you're heading out. Okay, busy day tomorrow, so need some sleep. Well, have a good night's rest, Ed. If you're gonna live stream, we'll see you then. If not, we'll see you in your video that you're going to publish soon. All right, we're just about 80%. It won't be much longer. Just the video at 3 p.m. UK. All right. Looking forward to it. Almost there. We're at 90%. All right, that's it. We're done. Let's send you back to the farm. I guess we'll just, we'll do it this way. What's going on? Tell you what, he's gonna, looks like he's having to work too hard. Let's get him out of here. Just so auto drive doesn't have to think too hard as far as making a course to get out of here. Let's see if that's enough. There, excuse me, there he goes. All right, guys, let's save, and then let's talk about what else we want to do. We've got at least another half hour. Now, what we could do, being on this farm, is we could do some grass work. We have a very large grass field. Oh, it's like giant. Let's look at it this way. Yeah, it is pretty big. That's a lot of grass. But we could start mowing that if you want. Don't really need to. Let's check the status of our cows. Maybe what we do, if somebody else has a better idea, we'll go with that. But what we could do is just go around to each farm, just check the status, see that, you know, everything's good and there's nothing else that we need to do. Let's check out. So we have 6 Holsteins. We have 0 food. So we're going to need to feed them something. Can't feed them chaff. We could feed them grass, but that's not going to do them too well. Keep them from dying. Maybe that's what we do, guys. Because if we're going to advance this day, we're going to have to feed these cows something. Only need to give Stanley Farms... That's right, only need to give them 63,000... Oh, you figured it out exactly. All right, thank you, Cranky. Mr. Mathematician. Let's see. That is, what is that, a baler? We have a baler. We have a tedder. What's that, a big cultivator? There's our mower. Got like a decent sized mower. What's that, a 4 meter mower? Why don't we do that? Let's just mow some grass until we are done. You know me, I always love me some grass work. Alright, and then as per usual, I'm just going to dump this in the field. That's weird. Oh, that was the header itself. That's right. Okay, let's try that. There we are. You like that shed, Grant? Nice shelf above for fold-up headers. Let's look at that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this one right here. Yeah, I like it too. And there's also like an area above for bale storage if you want to do that. Yeah, looks really cool. All right, I'm going to get this giant cultivator out of the way. How do we manage to get that big a cultivator? Wow. Will it fit over here? I hope so. Yeah, it will. Good. And I think we can pull it out now. Let's see if we can. There it is. I have not used this mower, and I'm trying to decide if that is a, if that'll make a swath. Yeah, it will. Selected work mode, narrow windrow. Hey, cool. I like that. And let me make sure our grass is like ready to go. Ready to harvest. I don't have the additional field info. Why is that? Interesting. Okay. It is ready to harvest though. Soil, no data found. Oh, have I not purchased? Let me see if I purchased the information for it. Yeah, I have, right? Looks like I have. Oh, wait a minute. I need to make sure this is selected first. A bigger one with no partitions would be great, says Grant. You think so? Yeah, because the partitions kind of get in the way. I can get around that for sure. And this is not showing any kind of stuff, so I think I need to purchase this. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're doing all right. Did I not purchase any of this? I didn't purchase it here either. That's crazy. All right, look at that. I thought I had already done that, but apparently I didn't. All right, well, let's see what the... So the pH is horrible, and the nitrogen is perfect because it's grass. It doesn't really care. So our yield's going to be not good. All right. This is not good because I was stuck. Okay, also not good. My tractor has disappeared. I'm gonna have to reset it. I don't know why that happened, but that's not good. Can I find it here? I don't think I can. Because I'm in it. So I can't reset it? Is that what's going on? Well, I'm not in it now. There it is. Yeah, look, I'm still in it. That's not good. All right, let's see if I can reset it now. Looks like I can. Oh boy, it's got me twice. Oh, Oh, hold on. Is that what I need to do? There we go. Okay, now I can do it. Hold on. I'm gonna set my... All right. Reset. Okay. I don't know why that happened, but it could be that when I purchased that soil info, that may have just glitched it a little bit. Alright. Let's unfold the mower. And let's see. How do I change the work mode like that? Narrow windrow, wide windrow, narrow windrow, wide windrow. Okay, so here's what's happening. Those are going in for the narrow. Cool. All right. Here we go. Oh, wow, this thing goes fast. How fast does this go? 14 miles an hour. Awesome. So the good thing is, oh, no, I can't see there's the edge of the field. The good thing is, once we finish mowing, and we're gonna make mostly hay out of this, we could keep some of it and put it in the bunker silo once we fermented that first batch. I think what we're going to do, though, is just make hay and bale it. And then whatever extra we think we have left, we'll just sell it. Because hay brings a decent price. I mean, it's obviously not as good as silage. But the way the game works, you can make hay pretty quickly. Pretty much immediately by just tedding it. You don't have to let it sit out in the field for days and days. Mark Taylor, you are headed to bed. All right, well, take care, Mark. Thanks for joining us. See you later. See you next time. For those of you who are watching, if you are enjoying this, would love for you to hit that like button. It really helps my channel. And please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell too. That way you'll know when I go live and when I drop content. And it also very much helps my channel. I'd like to get to 1,000 subscribers. You know, before I got sick and busy with work, I was on track to have 1,000 subscribers by now, but I've kind of lowered my expectations. If I could get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, that would be lovely. If not, that's also fine. We have a good time here. This is a big field, guys. We have not even gone around it once yet. So as small a farm as this is, I mean, we only have 5 cows. I think what we do is we make hay, we keep some, and then we sell a lot of it for cash. And we can't really borrow any more money. We have like a $2 million loan. So we can pay down a little bit of our loan, but also we can buy some more cows. And we really want to get into the dairy business and get some milk. Because milk makes a lot of money. Hey, it's Twisted. Howdy, Twisted. Hope you're doing all right. All right, this is a little weird. Look at, it's like, you see that little area showing up? That's a little strange. Because I did not enable that. So I guess what it's looking like is that this mower is a little glitchy. That's unfortunate. Now we are windrowing this, but we have to TED it again. We have to TED it, so we're gonna have to end up windrowing it again anyway. But sometimes I do this because when you windrow it, it's a little easier to TED it. I mean, it spreads out a little bit, but it's just, I don't know. I just think it's a little easier. You don't have grass like beyond the edges of your field, I guess is one big reason. I need the Elho tedder. Keeps it in a windrow. Did not know that, Cranky. Huh, the Elho tedder. That would be convenient. Not that we can afford a lot of new equipment on this farm. We may have to work with what we have. Oops, I missed a little bit. Wasn't good. It's only $7,000 on ModHub. Oh, wow. Now I'm gonna have to go find that. Maybe we, let me see how much my tedder costs. Maybe I can do a swap. I mean, that one costs $13,000, so okay. That would be a good swap. Frankie, I will definitely look into that. Thank you, Cranky, for the link. It's a little too far. There we go. So when you're using an offset mower like this, it can get a little tricky to maneuver it. The key is not to look at the tractor when you're steering, but to look at the mower and steer to keep the mower in line. I had to train myself to do that because, you know, you picture yourself, oh, I'm in the tractor, I need to look at the tractor and steer it where I think it needs to go. But what you really need to be doing is just looking at the mower, keeping it where it needs to be. And I think if you do that, you will find that you can keep a lot better line on the mower. You said it's, oh, perfect. Thank you, Cranky. I almost asked you to do that, but I said, I'll remember, but you know me better than that, Cranky. I appreciate that. This mower is not very wide. I kind of like it. It's a little glitchy, as I said, but it works. The main reason I got it is because this is a Case and IH Classic Farm, and this mower is a Case brand, so it kind of met the qualifications from that standpoint. Probably not a lot of other like big reasons why I chose it other than that. Don't have GPS for this tractor. I don't think I have it for any of the tractors on this farm. And Courseplay does not play well with offset mowers. So I think we are gonna just be doing this ourselves, which I don't have a problem with because I enjoy mowing. Hey, Ray B. Says looks like a decent yield despite the low pH. I hope you're right, Ray. I mean, my my swaths look pretty big, so maybe we'll do just fine. It is a big field. We're going to yield a lot. Obviously, we didn't maximize our yield this time around, because since this is, we kind of had to live with the initial game state, the initial field state in the game. Next time around, we'll be able to fertilize. I'm going straight. It looks like if I just put my right wheel, my right rear wheel into the unmown grass, that's a good line for the mower. So I'm going to try to do that. Just like, here's a, like, just like that, just barely put it into the grass. I think I can go a little bit more than that, but then theoretically I'm driving on my grass before I mow it. You don't really want to do that. I'm going to take a moment right now just to save the game. I don't think I saved it when I had my my chaff all compacted down. I want to make sure I capture that. Is that mower a red-skinned New Holland disc bine? I don't know, Cranky. I can't remember. Let's see what it's called. Yes, it is. It's a New Holland disc bine that's skinned as a case. It is exactly that. Can mow enough of if I can mow enough of this crop, enough of this grass, I could start a tedder with course play with the other tractor and just start going around the periphery. How much time do we have? We have about 10 minutes left. I tell you what, we will save the tedding for next time, and I will check out that tedder that Cranky's recommending, because that could be very helpful. Save us a windrow step. And we've got plenty of grass to mow here until the end of the stream. I am anxious to advance the day on this map. And I knew this was going to be a big undertaking, having 7 farms, you know, ready to advance the day. Some of these farms, there's just not a lot that's going to be going on. They have growing crops and there's really nothing to do. They don't have any animals. So those will be easy. The ones that have animals, we have to just be aware of their food and water levels, make sure we don't kill any off. Hello, Daniel. Welcome. Howdy. How are you today? Great to have you with us. I'm trying to decide if we just go ahead and cut into this field and start doing some rows. You're quite tired, but you're good. Okay, I'll take that, Daniel. Hopefully you can get some rest here after the live stream. Daniel, we're going to be going for maybe another 10 minutes. So you caught us some time to enjoy that. Oh, so it's after midnight for you. It's almost 1 a.m. for you, Daniel. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty late. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut into this field and I'm just going to keep doing this north-south row. And that way, I'm not having to steer around so much. Let's see how that works. Lift that up. And I'm gonna need to look here. Because what I want to do, let me show you here on the map, is like cut right here and just get this whole strip out of the way. And then maybe another thing we can do is cut in here and start getting this finger done. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at. Am I far enough? I might be. Let's see. Get these trees out of the way. I think I am. I think I'm where I need to be. All right. That's a little far. I'm gonna go with it. Tell you what. Let me make a turn around here. All right. Get lined up. And what I'm looking at is I want to look for 180 degrees on my little mini map there. There I am. We'll drop down our mower. And now I'm just steering with the keys so I can do some fine-tune adjusting. There we are. Don't be in a hurry to upgrade the map. You just did yours and it has reset the ground state of the entire map, including any field states. Yeah, Farmer Ed mentioned that to me, Grant. What I could update the map and then just go and manually reset everything using easy dev tools is kind of what I told myself. It sounds like a tall order, and I don't know if I want to do it. So, thanks again for the warning. So, for example, the new field in place of trees. Ah, trees are still gone, but no new field. Oh, interesting. Well, I don't have any situations like that where I've actually like deforested a field. But for example, this field right here, I did change it and added the bunker silo, and then also the other field I cut in half, as you watched me do earlier in the live stream. So okay, maybe I don't. That may be too much of a risk for me. Thank you, Grant. Kind of echoing what Ed said and giving me more pause for doing that. All right. Just lower the environmental noise in menu. Yeah, I could do that, Cranky. In fact, I was going to do that right here in the live stream. You know, it just bothered us when we went through town, and we're not going to be doing that anymore. But yeah, I'll probably just do that, Ed, and just keep the map the way I have it. I know there's a few fields that have errors. We'll just deal with those as they come, if we even get into those fields. All right. What we'll do is we'll finish this little rectangular area, and then I think I'll call it for today. We'll save our progress. I will likely finish mowing this field on my own off camera, and then next time we're here, we can do the tedding and whatnot. Although our next live stream is going to be on Middleburg. Excuse me. Got a jelly bean stuck in my tooth. Let me know, how many people do we have? We have 11 people watching the stream right now. I want to know, should we add the Edgewater Saskatchewan map in our live stream rotation, or should I make that into a video series? I have a lot of video series already, which I haven't been advancing. I have Osada, which is a great series. I have the one on New Lands, our Cattle Bear and Wannabe. I already have those two. So the poll is going to be, should I add Edgewater as a live stream? You think 2 live streams is enough, Cranky? Okay. And you know what, Cranky? I think 2 video series is enough also. I think I'm just going to keep Edgewater tabled for now. And because I've always just used it kind of, whoops, I don't have my mower set up. I've always used it as kind of a bonus or test case map. Remember, we used that map when we were trying out my MacBook. And then I think we just tried out the map itself, and we played with the swathers, which was a lot of fun. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it out of anything for now. Hey, Big Sky Farms, howdy. You would love to see an Edgewater series from me? I would love to do it. It's a great map. I have so many things going on already though. I'm gonna have to like stop doing something in order to pick that up. And really, I enjoy my Osada and my Cattle Baron wannabe series a lot. There will be an opportunity for me to add that. So, Dick Sky Farms, thank you for the feedback. And yeah, I would love to play it. It's a great map. Eventually I will, okay? All right, we're gonna see if we can get this whole strip. Looks like we can. Oh, it's gonna get wider up here though. Are we gonna have a little strip of shame? Ooh. Ooh, okay. Wow. Can I do it? Yes. Awesome. Very cool. All right. Let's head back to the farm. Grant's vote is you're happy with whatever farm map I want to live stream on the day. Thank you. Well, I think just after, you know, the inputs that many of you gave and just kind of talking through it, I think I'm just going to leave Edgewater out of the mix for now. But know that I am still looking for an opportunity to do something with it, and we will, if and when I do, it'll be a video series. I think that was clear from you guys as well. All right, let me save this. All right, guys. Hey, really enjoyed our time together. I am enjoying UMRV, and I'm enjoying playing all the different farms. It's gonna be slow going, you know, dragging 7 farms along and advancing through time, but we're gonna do it. I can see that there may be times when I need to just do some things off camera, which, like, for example, just finishing mowing this field. That way you can just move things along and you guys don't get too bored with, you know, me just doing one thing. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Please like this live stream. Please subscribe to my channel. And thank you for doing that. This is ScottFreeforall. I will see you guys next time. See you later.